Hey guys, what's going on? It's Julian from Pathetic Fallacy. I look like a traffic cone. I'm chilling outside in a car and outside of this soccer field that I like to come to work out sometimes. And it's a super good time. I was about to get out and do the thing, but first I'm going to have a little story time with you guys, and it's going to be fun and it's going to be exciting and you're going to enjoy it because I told you to. And there's a little bug in here. Close those windows a little bit more so we have maximum bug protection and no heat stroke. This video is going to be about why we never turned down a show, and also how we got our first show, and how those two themes are very closely connected. So I'm going to start way at the very beginning. I'm not going to talk about the first two shows we got because the first one is through my school and the other one is through Matt, our bass player. It was through someone that he knew. I'm not really going to talk about those because those weren't like through a legit promoter. First, I'm going to talk about the first time we played Dingbats, which was the first time we actually went through a promoter to get a show. So what happened was the first show that we got, I didn't want to pay $40 to take an Uber, so I was lucky enough to get a ride from Christina from White Void. Go check out White Void. They got musics, they got socials, they got good music. It's a good time. Anyway, I was talking to her, and we were talking about getting shows and how her band gets shows and how we want to start getting more shows. And she gave me contact info for this promoter that does a lot of stuff with the Brighton Bar and Dingbats, and it was super awesome. And I hit him up, and he was literally just like, hey, yeah, we have this date open up. You guys want to play? And I was like, yeah, of course we do. And we all happened to be free. I was getting back from Nashville that day, so I got to get off a plane and go right to a show and feel super legit. And it was cool. It was like, you know, it wasn't anything crazy. It was like, you know, close friends, people who I went to Nashville with that just happened to come back to the venue with us because they were really cool. The show was nothing crazy, you know, it was a normal set. You know, pretty stereotypical show. We were opening up for a tribute band. I guess the crowd really hadn't pumped in yet, so we wound up playing to like 5 people, I think. But you know, whatever. Got to pay your dues. That's the way it is. We've played plenty of shows to 0 people, so 5 is a good number. So that's where the theme of never turn down a show comes in. We could have easily looked at this bill and been like, oh god, it's a tribute band and we don't even know anyone up there, like it's gonna suck, no one's even gonna come, we should just not even play. And it's really easy to think that way when you're starting out, because you know, you look at pictures of all your favorite bands and you look at pictures of them going in front of the crowd and interacting with everyone, being like, oh. So yeah, it's really easy for you to see that and then be like, I don't want to play this. But at the same time, it's so important. It's so important to play every show you get. And that's because you never know who's going to be there, even if it's someone way in the back. And in this case, it was someone way in the back. It was Eric Palermo of Dumpweed. Shout out Dumpweed. They're awesome. They just put out a full-length record not that long ago, and it's really sick, so go check it out. He was there, and he wound up hitting us up on Facebook, and he was like, hey, I just saw you guys the other day at Dingbats, opening up for Ghoul BC. That was a super awesome show. We're having a record release party in our basement, and we want you to come play. And then that obviously wound up leading to the coolest show. One of the coolest for sure that we've played so far. Crowd was super awesome. There were a lot of people there. Couldn't have gone any better. Super grateful we played the Dingbats show, because you know, every bad show is a step. Not even that bad. Every like semi not that good show is another step closer to a really great show. And that proved to be the truth in that case. Not only did we end up meeting Dumpweed because of that show, we also ended up meeting Gia, who was a really cool person, who really cool photographer. She took some awesome pictures for us at that show and for shows that we played later. She got us this headlining show at Dingbats, opening up for her band, The Last Martyr. Go check out The Last Martyr. They got music out. They just put out an EP. It's really good. Okay, I'm gonna get back to the story now. We met Gia, and she really liked us, and she was like, hey, I really want to play a show with you guys, and we want you to headline. And I was like, okie dokie. And then we headlined, and then that was another awesome show. Decent crowd, decent amount of people, interactive as hell. Circle pits, definitely our biggest circle pit so far. It was a really cool night. We were all that was actually the night of that Pathetic vlog. You saw that. I think it was the last one. The Dunkin' Donuts one. Now we actually have another show through her. That's not announced. That's in the fall. Don't worry about that. It's a house show. It's gonna be a good time. My point is that you can never judge a book by its cover. You can never be like, we're too good to play that show. Are you kidding me? We're getting out of here. We're leaving. You can't really do that. you know, you never know what's gonna happen. You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who's gonna like your band. You never know this, you never know that, and the other thing. You never know. And you can never, the second you start acting like you're too cool for anything in the local scene, or any scene really, it's just off-putting. No one wants anything to do with you. You literally start turning opportunities away. You're saying, oh, you're giving us an opportunity to play a show and have exposure and talk to these people and do this, that, and the other thing. I feel like I said that many times. Why would we want an opportunity? Opportunities are opportunities. There are opportunities for a reason. You're supposed to take them. Anyway, that's that rant. And it was just, you know, I also wanted to just say this because it's a cool behind the scenes for anyone that gives a shit about our band. And also it's cool for people who are in local bands just to know that it's not that crazy of a process to start getting your first shows. You know, you just literally go to a local show, find someone there who played the show, and be like, how did you get this show? And then go talk to that promoter and be like, can I get your email? I want to email you. Can I get your number? I want to text you and shoot you our band's info, and then we're gonna get a show with you, and then it's gonna be awesome. That's it. You know, just do it. There's no reason to not do that. It's so easy. That's story time, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. There's gonna be a couple other cool things coming up in the next weeks or days. I'm not really sure what this upload schedule is going to be like. I'm kind of just recording these videos in bulk whenever I have the ideas. So yeah, I hope you dug this. I hope you got something out of it. No, but seriously, I hope you got something out of this. I hope it was a good time, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.